No worry. Again, I am going to teach this topic for the 602 batch. Okay. Okay. Let us continue. Now we are taking the two mutual exclusive event, and we are taking the rolling a dice, and there are the six possibilities. Okay. Now remember that here, whenever we are rolling a dice, there it can't happen that at a time there will be coming one and two. No, because at a time how much come? One, only one, right? So this cannot happen. This this is cannot happen at a one time, right? So let us again take the example of uh, toss of the tossing a coin, tossing a coin. So what are the possibilities there at a time? So at that time it will come head and tail both. No, only one comes. So that's why it is saying that two events are mutual exclusive if they cannot occur same time, right? They cannot occur same time. They will occur at a different time. They may occur at a different time. म्हणजे जेव्हा आपण रोलिंग डायस करत आहोत एका वेळेस किती पडेल? एकच, राईट? पण एका वेळेस दोन पडतील का? दोन व्हॅल्यूज येऊ शकतात का एका वेळेस? नाही. हेच डिफरन्स आहे. जेव्हा आपण टॉस करतो कॉइन तेव्हा ऍट अ टाइम एकच व्हॅल्यू येते, ऍट अ टाइम दोन व्हॅल्यूज येत नाहीत. ओके. नाव दिस इज युअर सिंपल म्युच्युअल exclusive event. Now again, after this, opposite of this, that is non-mutual exclusive event. Non-mutual exclusive event. Okay. Now here multiple events can occur, okay, at a same time, at a same time. Okay. Now let us understand what is meaning of this. Now let us take a example of a deck of cards. Deck of cards. Now let me show you that. First of all, deck of cards meaning whatever you say that patte. Yes. So these are the your deck of cards, right? These are mainly pronounced in casinos. They don't say patte, right? Whenever you will go in any casino, so they will say that deck of cards, right? And whenever you come out of that uh, casino, you will say patte, right? Now these are the your deck of cards. Now you know how much these are total. Confirm? Okay, okay. That means you are the clear of the deck of cards. Okay, okay, great. Now here inside the deck of cards, now we have to consider that how much time king and queen come, how much time this come. Four times. There are the possibilities of four times. But if we compare this mutual exclusive event, here one comes at a one time, but here is the possibility of coming of king and queen is four times, right? Four times, because they are available four cards of king and four cards of the queen, right? That's why there are the possibilities of coming king and queen are the four out of how much? Out of 52. Okay. Now here again inside this This is the now you know the meaning of what is meaning of non-mutual exclusive event. Now here these cards may come multiple time. That's why it is known as a non-mutual exclusive event, and multiple events can occur at a same time, right? Okay. Now let us understand the addition rule. Addition rule. Now inside this addition, now we are going to check the probability of A and A or B. That means both events, these events and these events. How much are the possibilities? Now here we are taking two events, king and queen. So probability of A or B. Okay. Now at that time we will do the simply probability of A plus addition of probability of B. Okay. So what may be come here now? 4 divided by 52 plus 4 divided by 52. So what will happen here? 50 to 52 will be, can we take common? 8 divided by 52. 8 divided by 52. So it is coming as a 0.15. 0.15. If we will multiply this into 100, so 15% is the probability of coming this both events. Both events, right? And that is your addition rule. Okay. Okay. Now, uh, okay. Now rolling a dice. Now again here we will take inside the addition rule. We are taking again example of rolling a dice. Okay, rolling a dice. Now here let us say that we have to find out the probability of different events, such like how much time one, or let us say that 3 or 6 come. Now we are taking three events. How much are the possibilities of these three events? How much? Three events. Okay. Now let us write down the how much is the probability of coming one. 1 by 6. एक किती वेळा येऊ शकते? एकच वेळा. किती पैकी? 6 पैकी. सिंपल, हार्ड नाही काय. अगेन सेम टेल मी फॉर द 3. 3 किती वेळा येऊ शकते? एकदाच. 1 divided by 6. How 6? 1 by 6. Okay. Now if we will do the addition of this 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6, so it will be 3 by 6, which is a 1 by 2, which is a 0.5, which is a 50%. Now that is the actual answer, because out of 6 we are considering 3 possibilities. So it is out of 6, 3 is a 50%. 3 इव्हेंट्सची आपण इथे प्रोबॅबिलिटी फाइंड आउट करत आहोत. तर 6 पैकी 3 म्हणजे 50%, राइट? नाउ सिमिलरली we can calculate for the 2 events, right? So for the 2 it will come 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6, which is 2 by 6, 1 by 3, right? 1 by 3. Whatever your answer will come here. Okay, no worry. Now I hope that you have got the meaning of this addition rule, what we do in our addition rule. Okay. Now let us again discuss that our non-mutual exclusive with one example. Okay. Now which types of question they will ask in your non-mutual exclusive event? Okay. Now look at your question. Now this is your non-mutual exclusive event. Remember that these are the only basic topics. they may ask in your interview. इथे तुम्ही किती आवडीनं काम करणार आहात ना त्याच्यावरती डिपेंड आहे. हार्ड काहीच नाही याच्यामध्ये. मी तुम्हाला एक इंटरव्ह्यूचा क्वेश्चन दाखवतो. काल एक जणाला कसा इंटरव्ह्यूचा क्वेश्चन विचारलेला आहे त्याच्या राऊंड मध्ये. तुम्ही आश्चर्य कराल अशा टाईपचे क्वेश्चन जर तुम्ही प्रिपेअर केले नाहीये बारीक बारीक गोष्टी तर तुम्ही स्वतः तिथं चुकणार आहात बारीक गोष्टींमुळे. मला लक्षात करून द्या क्लास संपताना. ओके, नाव द क्वेश्चन मे बी लाईक you are, let me write down with keyboard. Okay, now the question is you are picking a card randomly from a deck, means your cards. Okay, from deck. Now after this, what is the probability, what is the probability of choosing a card that is queen or heart? Okay, queen or the heart. Now I am giving you one hint that there are total 50 cards. Okay, this is the given description, right? Okay, now we have to find out the answer for this question. Understand first of all what is this question. You are picking a randomly uh, from a randomly deck. What is the probability of choosing card that is queen or heart? Now you are taking the cards from that deck. Okay, and now you have to find out the probability of queen and the heart. That means these are the question of addition rule. You have to do the addition of probability of queen plus addition of probability of heart, right? Okay, now let us start to write down this answer. Now first of all, probability of queen. How much is the probability of queen? 4 by 52. Okay, what is the probability of heart? Okay, great. Now 13 means there are the 13 cards of a heart, right? So this is your let's say that they are going to focus that how you are looking at this question, right? Here one pair they just selected as only queen, but here they have selected the type of card that is the heart, right? That is the heart, and that is the 13 by 52. Okay. Now if we will take the probability of queen and our heart, let me define heart like this here. Okay, now we have to find out this thing, right? Queen and a heart. Okay, so what we will do, we have to uh, what we have to do, we have to, yeah, we have to do the addition of 4 by 52 plus 13 by 52. So it will become 13 plus 4 divided by 15, 2, right? So 17 by 52, 17 by 52, it is coming as a 0.32, 0.32. That means near around 32% is the our probability, right? Probability of heart, probability of let me check one thing that okay, this is for the probability of queen, or let me correct my sentence here, that here is not and, here will be or, right? And means both, right? And means both, this one also and this one also. But we are not checking for this one and this one. We are checking out of them any. Okay. Now let us understand what is the meaning of and. Okay. Now I am saying that what is the probability of getting queen and heart? Queen and heart. Tell me, inside the heart, how much time is the queen inside the heart? One time. One time. 1 by 52. So this is the your probability of getting queen and third. Queen and third. Okay. So like this way. Yeah. Okay. Heart मध्ये queen किती? हा क्वेश्चन आहे. Right? Now Rajat, do you have any question?
Sir, answer is 4 by 13, sir.
Rajat, look at here. I think that your focus is not here in class. Look at here.
No, sir.
What I am saying.
Sir, -1 by 52 हो जाएगा सर उसमें.
No, no. Just wait here. Remember that. What we are
7,
taking.
17 by 52 -1 by 52.
Show you queen heart cards. I will show you proof. Okay. Now look at here, Rajat. Here are how much this total cards of the heart. How much? 13. Okay. And we want that condition, that we want both. We want this heart card, and let me show you. We want both condition true, which is first of all we want the heart card. Okay, we have 13 heart card, and we want queen. We want this both condition true. Then out of this 13 we will get only one card, and that card will be this one. And what is the probability of coming this? Out of 52 it is having only one time. We are taking and means we need both condition true. समजले का रजत?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 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 No worry. Now, if we will take, now, remember here what we are doing, that now we have to do the addition rule for non-mutual exclusive event, whichever we have done now, right? Now look at here. Now we have to check the, now we have calculated this probability for the A or B.
A or
Now
B.
we have to calculate this for the probability of queen or heart. What we calculated here, queen and heart. Okay, we have calculated that one. No worry. Now what will be the answer, that mm, 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 mm. Just give me 1 minute, that probability of this and probability of getting this. Mm, okay, let me correct you that. Now if we have to do the non-mutual exclusive event, right? Non-mutual exclusive event. So at that time, inside our non-mutual exclusive event, we have to first of all find out the probability of queen, and after this we have to do the addition of probability of coming heart, probability of coming heart, and after this we have to minus what is the probability of A and B, means let me write down A and B with our probability of queen and queen and heart. So how much we got the probability for this probability of queen and heart? Tell me. We
1
have
by
already
52.
calculated 1 by 52. Now we have the answer for this. Let us do it again. Now what is the probability of queen? Queen
17.
50 4 by 52. 4 times may come queen. Now what is the probability of coming this heart? 13 by 52. And now we have to minus this both events. Now this both events means we are doing the combination of two events here. We want queen also and we want heart. We have to minus from all this, right? Now what is the answer for this probability of queen and heart, that we already calculated here? 1 by 52, right? So 52 will be common. 17 minus 1, 16 by 52, and whatever the answer, that will be your final answer, right? 16 divided by 52, 30%. Now tell me why we are subtracting this, because we have already considered this here. इथे आपण याच्या आतमध्ये आणि याच्या आतमध्ये या दोघांना कन्सिडर केलेलं आहे, ते आपल्याला आता मायनस करावं लागेल, कारण की दोघांची प्रोबॅबिलिटी दोघं एक वेळाच यायची फक्त एकदाच आहे, त्यामुळे हे आपण मायनस केलेलं आहे याच्यामधून, राईट? थोडं तुम्ही याच्यावरती लक्ष द्या, एकदा स्वतः हाताने लिहा, त्याच्यानंतर तुम्हाला जास्ती कळेल हे काय करत आहोत आपण इथे, राईट? ते खूप छोटेपणीचे टॉपिक्स आहेत, तुम्ही फक्त फोकस दिला पाहिजे की या लेवलनी आता आपलं डोकं मोठं झालंय लहानपणापेक्षा, राईट? कारण आपण डोक्यावरती आपला जोर देत नाहीयेत आजकाल. Okay, now I hope that you got the meaning of how you find out this value. Okay, and this is your non-mutual exclusive event. Okay, now what if this if we will take the same example with the mutual exclusive event of probability of coming head and probability of coming tail. So what is the probability of coming head? 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, that will be 2 by 2, that will be 1, means 100%. Now this is the example of mutual exclusive event with addition rule, right? Remember that addition means we check there or this, but whenever there is and coming, we have already learned this topic in our true and false table, that if we have or, so at that time A and B, we need only one condition true, right? But whenever there is and A and B, we need both true, right? And that rule applies here. Okay, okay. So now let us, we have learned the addition rule, right? Now we have to learn the multiplication rule. Multiplication rule. Okay, now for the multiplication rule, we are taking that here independent events. Okay, now independent events means, let us consider one example for this, that is the again rolling of dice. Now here, what are the possibilities? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are the possibilities, right? Now here we have to count for each and every point, each and every point, otherwise each and every event. Each and every event is independent. Okay. Now for that, let us consider one scenario. Okay. For that, uh, let us consider that now we have something box like this. We have something box like this. Okay. Now here we have the this one color and we have this another red color. Okay. Now after this, uh, what I am doing that now, first of all, let me calculate the probability probability of blue. First of all, let me check for the blue. So what is the probability? 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Okay, great. Now after this, let us imagine that after this I have pick up one this from our box. Now this one is the remove. Okay, for the next event. Okay, for the next event. Now what is the probability? What is the probability now for the red? Tell me. For the red now, 2 by 4, that is 50%, right? Like this way you calculate your event. Now here we are going to learn dependent events and independent events, but remember that this is your dependent event whatever we are learning, because this is dependent on another. Because where is, okay, I haven't drawn another diagram. Okay, after this, whenever I have picked up this, now my this box will be looking like this. Don't worry, this is your blue color. Okay, so this is dependent on this, that's why it is considered as your dependent event. Yes, right. I hope that there is nothing any big logic here. Okay, great. Now after this we have to learn the independent event. Example for the independent event. Okay, now for that we are taking one scenario, one example. Let us take one example for this. Okay, now what is the what is the what is the probability of rolling a 5? Remember that, rolling a 5 and then a 4 4 in a dice. So what is the question now? What is the probability of rolling a 5 and a, then what it is saying that, what it is saying that first is 5 and then a 4, right? So we have to find out answer for this question, right? Now let us start to write down answer of this. How can we write down this answer? Okay, now first of all, this is your independent event. Okay, now here whenever there is independent event coming, at that time you have to apply multiplication rule. Okay, now how we are going to apply? Now let us calculate the probability of A and B. Okay, we have to calculate the probability of A and B. So let me simplify this formula, that probability of A multiplication by probability of B. So what is the probability of getting 5 and 4? So what is the probability of our A, otherwise 5? Remember that I am writing down that what is the probability of 5, and then what is the probability of coming our probability of 4. Okay, so what is the probability of coming 5? 1 by 6 multiplied by 1 by 6, that will be 1 by 36. So this is the probability, and this is which rule? This is your multiplication rule. Okay, now again we will take one more example. Okay, one more example question. Now the question is that what is the probability of drawing a queen and then aces from a deck of cards. Okay, now aces means your something like this one. Okay, yes, that is your aces. Now this is our dependent event, because if I am doing one event, then if I am doing another event, so another event is dependent on my previous one. जर मी आधी एक कार्ड काढले असेल तर समोरच्या कार्डची प्रोबॅबिलिटी चेंज होते, राईट. त्यामुळे हे एक दुसऱ्यांवरती डिपेंडंट आहेत, राईट. So like that way we have to, again I am simplifying your formula, that probability of A and B. So probability of A into, remember that probability of A into probability of not only B now, because this is already happened. So that's why B divided by A, that means whatever remaining after this A, जे काही मागचा इव्हेंट झालेला आहे त्यामधले उरलेल्या कार्ड्स वरती आपल्याला अप्लाय करावं लागेल, राईट. नॉट ऑन ऑल कार्ड्स, राईट. सो this is already given. Now let us simplify this. What is the probability of queen and aces? So let us simplify this. Probability of queen and probability of A divided by aces divided by your queen. Aces divided by queen. Now what is the probability of coming queen? 4 by 52. And now aces. Now how much time is there possibility that is coming of queen out of your cards? Now queen is how much time comes? 4. Now tell me how much cards are remaining now if I have drawn one card previously. याच्या आधी मी एक कार्ड काढलेला आहे याच्यामधून, तर 51. तर 51 कारण का, तर या इव्हेंट मध्ये मी ऑलरेडी एक कार्ड काढलेले आहे, मागच्या ड्रॉ केलेला आहे, राईट. त्याच्यामुळे माझी एक प्रोबॅबिलिटी कमी झाली, माझे एक कार्ड कमी झाले, त्यामुळे माझ्या पुढच्या वेळेस काय असेल, एक कार्ड कमी असेल, राईट. basic logic is there, and whatever answer will be coming of this 4 by 52 multiplied by 4 by 51, that will be your probability. Okay, कळालं आहे का? Okay, now what is the probability of drawing a queen? पहिल्यांदा मी एकदा क्वीन काढायची आहे मला, and then I have to and then a SS from a deck of cards, then a SS means ते ट्रायंग्युलर टाइपचे पत्ते मला काढायचे आहेत, त्याच्यातून ते पत्ते काढायचे आहेत. पहिल्यांदा मला काय काढायचं आहे? पहिल्यांदा मला क्वीन काढायचे आहे, आणि त्यानंतर मला एसएस चे पत्ते काढायचे आहेत. तर याची प्रोबॅबिलिटी काय आहे? जर मी पहिल्यांदा मला क्वीन काढायची आहे, इथे माझ्या इमॅजिन करूया आपल्याकडे 52 कार्ड्स आहेत. मला क्वीन काढण्यासाठी मी याच्यातून एक पत्ता बाहेर काढला, राईट. मग माझ्याकडे टोटल पत्ते किती उरतील? 51. मग या 51 मधून मला काय काढायचं आहे? एसएस काढायचे आहेत, राईट. तर हे अशा प्रकारे तुम्हाला इथे अप्लाय करायचं आहे. हॅलो, या गुड मॉर्निंग, या. Okay, no worry. Yeah, that will be fine. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Let it be. Whatever we will discuss. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Now, like this way, we have calculated our probability of both. One dependent is depend on our previous one, right? Like this way, we are going to do this calculations. Okay. Now, after this, we have to learn the topic of the permutation and combination. Permutation and combination. Okay. Now let us imagine that one scenario. Now whenever you are going to a school trip, okay, and there you are going for your school trip is going in a chocolate factory. Okay. So at that time, there are the available of chocolates names like Dairy Milk, then 5-star, then James is there, then Eclairs is there, and Silk is there. Now I think there is the difference between simple Dairy Milk and Silk chocolate, right? Okay, great. So now, first of all, whenever I am going for that chocolate factory, so there are how much chocolates available? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I am missing one chocolate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No worry. So there are only 5 chocolates. Okay. Now from that 5 options, I have to select only one. Okay. I have to select only one. Okay. Now let us say that I have selected one from these options. So now how much there are remaining? 4. Okay, now there are 4 remaining. Now, whenever, let us say that this is taking from A person. Now, whenever B person is coming there, so at that time he have to also select one chocolate, right? So he have only how much options, right? Now one option is removed from this, right? Now let us say that he also selected one from this. Now after this, how much is remaining? 3 options, and C person will select 1. Okay, so like this way it will go till 0, right? Now tell me that now this A person is having 5 options. That means he having highest options. Now this B person is having only 4 options, and C person is having only 3, like 3, 2, 1, like that way. Okay, so if we will do the multiplication of this, how much is the total options? 6, 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, if we will do the calculation of this, so 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, so it will be 120. How much? 120. What 120? Tell me. Total option. It will be having total, if we will consider the all students options, right? So this is your basically permutation and combination thing. So if we have to derive formula for this, okay, for the permutation, okay, so that is your, what are the total n, okay, what are the total n of probability? Yeah, that is our final answer. Right now we are deriving the formula. What if we will get any another number, large number? So that whatever we have final numbers, right? Last number. Now n factorial. N factorial means 3, 2, 1. Like we will go the multiplication in reverse, right? In reverse order, right? Like whatever we did, 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That is your factorial. That is also n minus 1 factorial. N minus 1 means, let us say that I have 5 and I have to remove that n minus 1. N is my 5 minus 1 and the factorial of this. So that will be factorial of 4, and this will be your factorial of 5. So what is the factorial of 5? That is 120. How much? 120, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, okay. Now here 5 minus 1 will be 4 factorial. So if we will calculate the factorial of 4, 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, that will be 24. 120 divided by how much? Yeah. Okay. I think there something will be cancelled. Yeah, let me do it again calculation. Now let us say that it is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, and below 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So this will be cancelled. Okay, only 5 is remaining. That means how much are the permutation possible? That is 5, right? That is the 5. Okay, Okay, like that way we will have only 5 permutation. Okay, that means we have n is equal to 5 and we are finally answer getting 5 means that is we are doing right. Yes, yes. Okay, now for the combination. Okay, for the combination. For the combination, we have to select how much unique combinations are there. How much unique combinations are there. Okay, I think that we have did one mistake. Let me check that. Okay, no, no. Here for the combination, we have one another formula. Similar n n of factorial minus. Now here we have to define uh, whatever our, let us say that for this combination we have the 3 chocolates. Okay, we have the 3 chocolates. Okay, now uh, what we have to do in combination, here we have to find out the unique combination, not same combination. Yes, how much person got the different types of combination. Okay, now here we have to find out the r. Let me tell you what is your r. Now n minus r factorial of this. Okay, now look at here, we have the 5 out of 5. Now we have remaining, let us say that we have to calculate for the combination of 3 chocolates. So that is the factorial of 3 and then 6 minus 3 factorial. Now what will happen here? 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 divided by what is the 3 factorial. Let me write down 3 as it is. And now 3 into let us 3 factorial. Okay, now out of this I will write down 5 into 4 into factorial of 3 directly. 3 to 1 will be directly this. Now 3 factorial into 3 factorial, 1 will be cancelled, right? Now 20 divided by factorial of 3, right? So we have to calculate factorial for the 3. 3 to the 6, 3 point something we are getting unique combination, unique combinations, right? Okay, we are getting this 3 point something. So these are the only basic things. Just focus on whatever we are learning here. Okay, I think there is nothing anything different. Now let me check that after this what we have to learn. Okay, there is the very important topic that we are going to complete on tomorrow, that is of p value. Okay, and from the tomorrow our almost stats will be completed. Okay, question. Okay, question. Now let me show you one thing that is asked in the interview. Okay, so what is your first preference that you have to somehow select for your interview round? Okay, why my document is not showing here? I think this one is the file. Yeah. Now, inside the interview, they first of all ask the basic things regarding to. Let me tell you that this was I have just given one interview. Okay, this is my interview. So they first of all asked me the basic things that do you know the list and the arrays? Yeah, we know what we learned in our list. So inside the list, we add, append, extend data single single square bracket, right? And what we do in arrays, inside the arrays, we do add our dimensionality data, 1D, 2D, 3D data, and that is the basic difference between list and array. Okay, great. Now after this, they have asked one question for the coding round, that is the, can you tell me, otherwise can you create one class, and inside that class you have to add one construct. Now these words are looking hard, but constructor means pass out this constructor here, means you have to simply pass out the data. And the meaning of this constructor is way to pass data to our class, right? Now simply I have created smartphone class. There I have created one constructor, and inside the constructor I have written these values of what is the meaning of self.n, self.v. I have also created two functions there inside this. So what directly I did that, I have created variable, otherwise I have created one object d, and I have called this smartphone, and I have passed two values. What I did that, and what I always do, whenever you are doing anything, you have to use always tab button, d dot tab. So, and that interviewer got impressed from all these things. Whatever I am always telling you that या गोष्टी तुम्ही यूज करा, राईट. कारण का, याच्यामुळे तुमचा कॉन्फिडन्स पण कळतो की हा आपण लिहित आहोत बरोबर येत आहेत आन्सर, समोर आन्सर यायला लागले, समोरच्याला मला वाटतं अरे हे काय करायला लागलाय, पण ते ऑलरेडी अवेलेबल आहे, right? Now this is the question completed. Now for the next, they have asked me one thing, that can you create one simple pandas data frame? Okay, import pandas as pd. Now inside one list I have added data 1 to 5, and I have converted that data by using pd dot data frame, and I have passed there l. Then he just give me one command, that can you write down column name? Okay, so columns is equal to whatever our column name. Okay, now this one is completed. Basic things काही हार्ड आहे का याच्यामध्ये? नाही. यानंतर त्यांनी काय म्हणाले, तुम्ही एक डेटा सेट घ्या रॅन्डमली. ओके, तर मी हा डेटा सेट कसा घेतला आहे पहा, लिंकने. म्हणजे त्याला हे पण कळालं की स्मार्ट पद्धत वापरत आहोत आपण, डाउनलोड करत नाहीये कुठून डेटा, राईट. डेटा टायटॅनिकचा घेतला. त्यानंतर त्यांनी सांगितलं की तुम्ही ईडीए कसं करता, विचारलं ईडीए कसं करतो. So simple, we first of all check the data dot describe. Okay, and inside this describe we will get the basic EDA, that is how much are the total. I have explained like this. So there are inside the passenger column there are 891 records, inside survive 891, inside P class 891. Yeah, but here inside the column of age there are some missing values, that's why it is showing as a 714 values. And there is meaning of this, that here are few missing values are present. Okay, and from I have explained what is meaning of this mean. Now you know, you have learned the mean. This is simple mean. Now you have learned the 25 percentile. So these are, I haven't explained this thing, I have only explained this count. Okay, okay. Now then I have checked that I have explained that first of all we check the data type of that column. So these are the data types of that column. Then I have told that I have to check that if there is any duplicate values is present or not. So I have checked that duplicate. So I found anything no duplicate values. Then he given me one task, Now what task? So he told me that now you have to filter only that data who are having the sex of male and his age is greater than 40. We have completed this question in our class, right? So simple. Do one parenthesis and inside this parenthesis write your first condition. What is my first condition? Df of sex is equal to male. Okay, and again after and one again parenthesis and write down your second condition. Df of age greater than 40 and apply the big data ahead of this. We will get only that data set. Simple, completed. Now, what is the difference between here and here? Okay, okay, and like this way, I have completed answer. Just you have to create a class and you have to create a constructor. Can you create a one class and you have to pass out the constructor there? Now, if they may think, if they will say that constructor, you will get confused. What is constructor? Now, if you will do the proper revision of your classes, now inside the classes, we have to pass data. So the way to pass data, that is known as a constructor. Simple. हे असे बेसिक्स राऊंड असतात. फक्त इम्पॉर्टंट काय आहे, तुमचा रिझ्युमे तिथपर्यंत सिलेक्ट होणं गरजेचं आहे आणि अभ्यास करणं पण. असं नाही की रिझ्युमे फक्त, राईट? तर तुम्हाला मी परत सांगतो, प्रॅक्टिस कंटिन्युअस ठेवा जे काही शिकत आहोत त्याची. याच गोष्टी, बेसिक गोष्टी तुम्हाला विचारल्या जाणार आहेत. आपण ऍडव्हान्स पद्धतीने शिकत आहोत तरी आता तुम्हाला लेवल कळले असेल की कशा पद्धतीने ते विचारू शकतात. कन्फ्युज कशामुळे होतं? कारण आपण रिव्हिजन नाही करत. आपण जर रिव्हिजन रोज जर आपण तीच गोष्ट पाहिली तर मला नाही वाटत की आपण ती गोष्ट विसरतो म्हणून. पण आपण रोज पाहतच नाही त्याला, तो मोठा प्रॉब्लेम आहे, राईट? Okay, we will continue remaining part on tomorrow.